Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Just give me a minute here while we fire out some links and we'll have a little catch up, shall we? See how everyone's Sunday's been. Okay, got 12 people here. Hey Tiago, Diogo, Joy, Phil, Sunken Ship, Snaky, how you doing guys? How's your week been? How's everyone's week been? Hopefully you all enjoyed the downtown Skyline episode last week. Was it Thursday we put it out? I think it was Thursday, right? But yeah, I like it anyway. It's a nice view. Finally made it for a stream. Hey Clement, welcome to the stream, buddy. Hey Lance, DM, Minor. Sophia, first time catching live. Welcome, Sophia. Hey Nicole, welcome guys. So yeah, today I think we're just gonna hang around, do some road detailing. I also want to start preparing the rail to flow in a more sensible manner. We're gonna do some terraforming against the canal here. And get some larger transport vibes integrated into the downtown. But welcome guys, 20 people already, appreciate all the support on the Sunday stream as usual. Let's start clearing out a little bit of this rail, shall we? I think we'll start with this today. And let's see what we can do. Let's make this look a little nicer as well as kind of fitting into the downtown. A little more realistically, hopefully, as well. Clear up to there for right now. Okay, hey 2C, Lauren, welcome guys. Week has sucked, but got an extra day off thanks to the bank holiday, so I can't complain. Yeah, that's good, isn't it? I miss my bank holidays now I'm self-employed. I don't get them anymore. But yeah, always appreciate a bank holiday. Okay, so let's bring these out by a distance of 50 tiles. Is that going to give us enough room to breathe? Maybe. I think we'll maybe trim off 10. Let's go for 40 instead. Yeah, that'll be alright, won't it? Hey Everett, XE, welcome to the stream, boys. How are you? How are you? Let's trim that one a little further. Okay, so this will need destroying as well, won't it? Let's come into our collapse tool. Get rid of this too. Wonderful. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this little bit of residential here is probably going to have to be ripped out. So let's just get rid of it for right now, and all the road network as well. Probably will bring the roads back through here, but once we know where the rail is going to sit, then we'll do something a little more important with it. Hey Karina, welcome to the stream. Take these rails away too. And then let's start eating into this landscape here. So this should give us some quite nice kind of sunken transport infrastructure vibes here, I think. Let's just bring our level terrain tool all the way through. And then delete this road too. Now we don't want to go too close to the canal because we do get the water tearing through a little bit in vanilla. Okay, and then let's grab this one too. Just chunk these bits out a little. There we go. Wonderful. Will we get a post-stream save file since we didn't get one last week? Did I not post the downtown save file on Discord to send Snake? It is on the workshop. I'll post it after the stream, mate. I'll post it after the stream for you. When is the next scenic tour? I'm assuming you mean city tour. Episode 20 will be the city recap. Okay. So let's right click where our train lines are, and then let's start making a little bit of a slope for them to come down. All right. Okay. So it's important here that we continue to separate national and internal rail lines. Let's let the game play here. Yeah, there we go. So this will be a national line. This connects out into here. This is also going to want to elevate over this new rail line now as well. So let's prepare for that. Wonderful. Who is next on 5B1C? Lee. And then it's me. Imperator uploaded, was it yesterday? Yeah, Imperator's Interchange went out yesterday, if you haven't seen that. Wonderful build as always. Okay, start coming down now. We'll scoop down, what's about here? And then we're not going to have a straight run through, that's fine. Well, we are from this side. That is fine. Wonderful, okay. Not too bad. Okay, let's take out this elevated bridge too, and let's see if we can hopefully squeeze a line on the road guideline next to our initial rail. I'm hoping we can. Yes, we can. Very nice. And then where can we come out from here? Hopefully nice and easy. Let's come to our straight road tool. No road guideline, of course. And then we'll take a chunk of this away. Continue on the angle. Snap back to our guideline. Nice. This is a lot easier than I thought it would be. Kind of pulling out all this mass rail expansion, right? Okay, so now let's have a little... So this line here, this is all internal, isn't it? Yeah, we have the train line at Canal-side, and then it comes back down into the transport hub here, which isn't accepting intercity trains, because they're accepting intercity trains on this line. So yeah, they don't need a connection onto this one. I think that's right. I think that's right. Probably take a little bit of refining today to get this to accept trains the way we want it to. See if we can tweak this fence as well. There we go. Okay, let's come back into our slope tool now. And then we'll start preparing this land here to hopefully accept a new train line that feeds into this one. Let's come back up for this height actually. There we go. That should hopefully be alright. Okay. Egg, do you first plan this build? Or it comes as you're playing? I've had a little mess about with the rail system off camera, but it's not overly planned. Don't like that. Let's see if we can afford to have this rail run parallel for a little bit further. Not sure if we'll have the room with this pathway here. We don't really want to delete the path because it gets a fair bit of use. Take away a little bit of this too. We've got 66 people here already. Thank you so much for turning up for the stream, guys. I do appreciate it. Let's not do that connection. Do that one instead. Then hopefully just a little freeform connection back into the top. Yes, please. Okay. That's not going to work too badly. Hey, Casino. Welcome to stream, buddy. How are you? Very well. We have just been using the slope tool, you'll be pleased to know. It's effectively, I think, anyway. Okay, so a little weird side note here. For those that watch the modular build of the downtown transport hub when this new content creator pack came out, we used this train station here and then the Metro Plaza. Yeah, for those that have seen that video. During that video, the Glass train station, was accepting all trains, intercity trains on all platforms is what I'm trying to say. But now in Noveria it seems to be behaving differently, and I have like video evidence of that, so I know it's happened. So I'm not entirely sure why. Okay, so we have an internal train line here that's going to need to be reconnected. That's fine. So I think at this point we will start introducing some tunnels. So let's bring out a little bit of landmass, because we're going to have to pass underneath the canals. And then we'll go down by 11. That's going to be fine. Let's maybe move it back a little bit actually. Just come back into our terraforming, give it a little more breathing room here. Allow that road to come back through. Can it connect in here? Looks like we can hyper connection there as well. Have you added the park cheese into the town centre yet? No, we will do today. Yeah, we definitely want to cheese miner at square. That's especially to pay for all the uniques that we placed last episode. We do need a little bit of a cash injection. There we go. Now we can come back above. And then, because the central park is going to sit here. I don't think I want rails passing through the central park. Okay, this is fine. We can come immediately into a tunnel. How do we feel about that? How do we feel? We're going to need money, especially after uniques were placed last episode. X bank account 9 million. The uniques are crazy expensive though. Yeah, we're now paying 20 grand in unique buildings, which is nearly the same as amount in roads that we're paying from last episode. So yeah, we will need some new sources of cash for Noveria. No, not unique buildings. Okay, I think we'll just hook it in with a tunnel for right now. All right. And then we want to make sure that our train station here is not accepting intercity trains because it is an internal train line. And then we can bring this in here. Actually, do I even need this train line? If this is an internal line, this only needs to go into the transport hub. It doesn't need a connection into the national line. Okay, that's fine then. In that case, let's sever this connection for the time being. Now we'll bring this one down, and then this should allow us to just reconnect in this passenger line. Everyone happy? Need to stop this side. Okay. Let's make sure our day-night cycle is off as well here. Wonderful. So start seeing some passenger trains move around. So I wonder which line it is that's accepting intercity trains. Or which platform rather. So I think to find out which one it is, we're just going to need to connect every single platform very horribly into the national train line. So just bear with this a second. Right, let's let the game go in 3-speed and see where they arrive. Looks like downtown wants a little bit of garbage processing as well. Let's give them a recycling centre nearby temporarily. Java Stat with a 10 Canadian dollar super chat. Hello to all. Hello to you, Java. Thank you for the super chat, mate. Really appreciate the support. And hello to you as well. This last line isn't connected in, is it? There we go. Awful train line work. This is, of course, not temporary. But we will see at what platform the national trains arrive on. Far left, I think. From looking at which way, from this way. You think it's this one? I'll have to wait and see. Hopefully it's not too long before one of them arrives. Make sure that these are all connected in. Yeah, we're good. Okay, but welcome to the stream, guys. 82. We're just doing a little bit of rail testing here to find out what platform on the glass box train station is accepting intercity trains. No, so one spawns here. So this is the third platform in from the right. Okay. So the third platform in from the right is the national line. Gonna get no more coming through here, right? Oh, hold on. Yeah, it is the third one. One's just arrived there too. Okay, so that's good to know. So we can now sever these ones, and these ones, and then this one remains our national line connection. Okay, let's sort out this connection here as well. So I do want... We have to remember we have a line factored in over here as well. So we can bring this one in on that one and then allow it to flow over here. Might get a little bit of train traffic at this junction though. Maybe need to split this into 2 separate lines now. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Do the external lines only leave the map on one side, on one of the sides heading that way? Well, we just had one arrive on the same side, so I'm assuming it's going to be the same. Super weird though, because that modular build, it worked on all platforms. Okay, put this into here. Very nice. And then we also want to maintain that third platform connection here for the national ones. Bring this down as well. Quite looking forward to getting in and decorating a real heavy internal train system with Noveria, because Palaven really didn't have it. And we didn't plan for internal train lines at all in Palaven, so they were a little bit squeezed in. Okay, so how about these middle 2 platforms? We do something to feed. Let's have a little play here, shall we? So how about we use the new Euro rail bridges, the one-way ones, at some point here. I think they'll look quite good flowing over the canal, right? If we come onto our elevation, do we want to get a little bit of parallel rail action to maybe appear somewhere here with using the one-way ones? And then we can just break a few assets and feed an elevated train system through here. Maybe bring a train platform into the into Canal-side. Because I've not really used these new one-way assets yet. Unsure. Okay, so this one's going to feed. Let me just have a little look at how the trains are flowing around this junction to see what lines I can sever. Okay, so the national lines are leaving that way. Oh no, don't stop there. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign that they're stopping. Okay, so we're getting national trains in now as well. So ideally I'd like a passenger line to flow down here too. Okay. Platform allocations are all 1 per north, south, east, west side of the map, specific in my experience is all I mean. So there may be more externals depending on what externals all linked to that station at the minute as well. Oh, okay, DM. Okay. Okay, I think this will be enough room though for what we need. So let's start to terraform the landscape around it so we know what builds can actually accommodate here. Have you thought about doing a local express line? Casinos, you got ore all up in the river. I don't know what you're talking about, Mike. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay. So in terms of decoration for our kind of main rail junction that now flows through the city, I'm wondering if we actually want to bring a national train line over here. Maybe using one of the new stations. Old Market Street is elevated rail. There's this one as well. Is that metro on top? No, it's rail, isn't it? Okay. Again, I feel like one of these stations is going to work nicely with the Central Park. We also bring some parallel rail action with the highway too. Possibilities there. Okay. Yeah, Old Market. That would look good with the Old Market Street. Yes, it would. That European looking asset. Yeah, you're right. Let's power our recycling centre here, so he's not left alone. Let's bring that down. Cool. Let's bring this road back in as well. Will you just connect? Come on. There we go. Yes, it will. Hey, Subudget, welcome to the stream, buddy. And Body as well. Welcome to the stream, guys. Okay. I'm just going to leave this connected for the time being until we decide what rail station maybe will or won't be included as part of the Central Park build to occupy this space. We'll save a national line for it here. And then just see what happens. And then we'll prepare these two out to flow. At a mark of 11 with no guideline. Or these three rather. There is 3 unused platforms, isn't there? And then once Noveria grows in a direction, we can probably bring one of these in. And then feed them out across the map. So hopefully kind of all 4 corners of the map will have a rail connection into the downtown. We'll see. Let's reinstate our American Trust Bridge too, so we don't forget this. Let's come on to everything, but, or just the angle rather. And then straight across. Can we get a nighttime shot of the downtown? Of course. Never say no. Never say no to a nighttime shot of the downtown. Yeah. Can you please color coordinate your transit lines? You have a lot of default. Yeah, I do need to go back and name all the transit lines. I do try and keep on top of it, but then place a new one and forget that I need to. Okay. Get some cute layers now with trains coming and going. Fairly happy with it. See how many people are arriving here via National Line. Yeah, there's a few. Okay. Cute. I want to relocate this, the School of Engineering, because we did place it just on the downtown street, which is nice. Like if we come into the street view here, kind of analysing the street detailing, just having this asset here details the side of the road so much because of all the little details on it, of course. But it's also a little bit underwhelming in this place, so I think we're going to bring it Canal-side and remove a little bit of this residential. And by a little bit, I mean all of it. Let's take the school away as well. Don't let me forget to place those schools again, guys. I probably will. Okay, so let's draw the campus area out. We do have campus area in the downtown now, of course, after last episode. So let's bring it over to this side as well. Okay. Trim that up. Now, because it is a campus asset, we can place it on pathways. It doesn't have to be by the road, which gives us some unique opportunities to run with, perhaps. Are we going to get some weird terraforming junk if we come this close to the canal, I wonder? No, it's not too bad. Switching from one live stream to another, hence been 23 minutes late. Well, hey, Raphael, welcome to the stream, buddy. Better late than never, right? Okay. So I think we'll have this. Does the metro line have to have that big U? No, this isn't temporary. This is temporary, rather. Yeah, this isn't permanent, this rail line. It's just so it could flow for the cinematics. This will eventually go into the commercial waterfront over here, and we'll develop a new metro station. So we'll basically move this metro here into here and centralize it with the waterfront. And then it'll come back over this way and back into the station. Okay, so let's redraw our measurements here. What are we on? We're on a little measurement of 60. So we'll come up by one more step than that. And then we can just, what's the distance, or the depth? We're on 80. So a little bit short there. There we go, and then come back across. And in. Okay, yeah, I think I'm definitely happier with the placement of the School of Engineering along the canal. All the people flowing out of their destroyed homes. Okay. I think that's better, isn't it? Let's also bring a pathway straight out the front door. And then across the other side of the canal as well. Want to make sure we keep this repeating theme of bridges going back over the canal. It's a very distinct thing in Chicago. We did have a few comments suggesting maybe upgrading into some of the content creator roads across the downtown, which I'm not adverse to. Of course, if the game doesn't give me grief, then I'm not adverse to it. So let's see what we can do to maybe introduce a little bit of European two-laning. What do we think, everyone? Don't think I mind it, having that brick texture in there as well. I learned yesterday that campus buildings on or too close to a road will still need fire, popo, trash and deathcare services, where those in a path will all get collected from the campus main building. Okay, interesting, Snakey. So essentially this, the School of Engineering's, like, rubbish will be picked up at the campus main building way over there. Is that correct? Hey Will, welcome to stream, mate. Okay. Can't do this one, of course, because it is Tram. So we will lose that one. Our IT cluster building is stopping the upgrading of the roads, which is fine. Doesn't like being upgraded, has to redraw it in over the top. Okay. Are you planning on putting ferries in the canals? No, I'm probably not. Purely because just don't really like the way the ferries look in the canals. They kind of glitch through the walls and stuff and just a little bit odd looking. We will use ferries, but not in the downtown canals. Okay, so maybe bring another little bit of repeated green city spice here. I think that's going to break our pattern too heavily. Okay. So I did have a little play off camera with the idea of another elevated arterial to replace this one right here. And it looked quite nice. So again, I think there's a little bit of our road detailing today. We will have a look at this idea. Let's move the tram depot down ever so slightly. And then we'll see what we can do. So it does involve entirely deleting this road and then everything else up until the dog bone. Okay. So there's American 6-lane and European 6-lane. Let's go into guideline. So let's see what we think of the two bridges. So it's only really the archways that are different, right? This one's got like a slightly wider base on it. Fishing boats look neat in canals and smaller to fit under your shorter bridges. I had no idea you could even put the fishing routes down a canal. Can you actually do that? I've never tried. Water required. Is it because it's a shallow canal? Does it have to be a deep one? Yeah, it stops when it hits the canal. Bigger arch is always appreciated. Yeah, okay. I think we'll go for this one then. So this is the American one, right? Control panels elevated. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. So let's go for this one. So initial thoughts are bringing it out from here. Now we'll come off road guideline and grid here. We just want road length and angle. Yeah, so we will have to relocate a few uniques, which is fine. Okay, and then so all this whole strip of uniques is going to have to come away to accommodate this, which is all right. Don't worry about that. Okay, so we're moving in what increments of 10, 11, 12. So 12 is like the perfect archway for these. Might need anarchy or deeper canals. I imagine it's probably anarchy that's giving you that. But interesting to know though, you could create some very pleasing aesthetics with that, I think. Okay. So it looks a little bit more impressive in the nighttime view, I think. Or just having some larger arterial. And what this essentially serves as is kind of a direct route right into the transport hub in the center of the downtown from the Dogbone interchange. And then if we bring another arterial to run parallel with this, let's make sure we bring this out to the full length that we want it. That'll be all right for right now, I think. And then we'll come on to road guideline 2. And then we can start developing some more layers of transport height out this side of the downtown as well. Okay. So this is one-way road. This will need to become tram though, because that tram system's been fractured. So we'll have to bear that back in mind. Let's come back onto the grid. Link these two together temporarily again. Now we want to possibly move this over here, but switch it around. Because I think this will be some nice kind of bridge side decoration in the tram depot. Let's bring it as close as we can. Let's make sure that these aren't one way. And then are you going to connect in there? That would be tremendous if you did. Is that slightly bent out? It looks a little bit. Kind of weird. Unsure why. Nicole V with a $5 Canadian super chat, and it is the Fox painting #1. Thank you so much, Nicole. I really appreciate that. And then immediately followed up by a $149 Canadian super sticker. That's a hot dog. Thank you so much, Nicole. Really appreciate the support. 2 super chats off you. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah, this looks a little bit off for some reason. I'm not sure why. Let's replace in the tram depot. Is it because it was on that little off-center thing? I think it was, wasn't it? Okay. And then we can feed our trams back into the network here, which is fine. And then this will be the point where our Central Park build starts from. But I imagine this will have to be tram line as well, because the trams will need to come back up through this way. Okay, just bear with me, guys. I'm rejigging my skyline slightly here. How about we use a little 2-lane European to bring a little exit ramp off of this elevated arterial road? Is that going to mess up my pillars? Oh, it does. That's kind of annoying. Where's move it when you need it? Is that totally blocking my road now? That's so obnoxious, man. Why does it do that? All right, can we redraw this in? I can't live with that. I'm afraid that has to be changed. Come back into our American one. This road doesn't need to be as long either. There we go. Yeah, okay, that's slightly more acceptable. Slightly better. Holiday market. Yeah, we're gonna be introducing some kind of like winter market vibes, I think, in the Central Park build. And then these, I think, can just, yeah, you can't really move, can you? Okay. Not bad. Not bad, I don't think. Let's make sure we actually hook this road back into... Might as well just make this a 6 lane now, haven't we? Yeah, hook it back into the highway so we don't lose that connection. Let's make sure we keep moving these increments of 12 as well. I was thinking we'll probably have the airports out here. Terraform this basin a little bit, do some airport stuff there. We'll see. Onto our road guideline. And then straight down. With a nice smooth bridge. Okay. You need a skating rink in the park. Yes, I absolutely won't forget about all the snow park people, because I constantly forget to use them. I have a very sincere suggestion for the observation tower. I think it would look better on the left of the tallest building on the skyline instead of the right. Would fill a hole in the skyline. Well, this is a subject that we need to approach because there is a reason that these two are positioned the way that they are, because they were going to be renamed Carina Tower. And then, what's another name for a skyscraper that isn't tower? High rise? Peaks? I don't know. It's more like a mountain, isn't it? We'll just go for Eggsy Flats right now. Eggsy, if you want it changed, let me know, mate. Yeah, because they were going to be named after Eggsy and Karina, which is why they were stood together in the downtown. So if we want them to move, Heights, Eggsy Heights, that's better, right? Let's go for that one instead. There we go. So that's why they were positioned. Shaft, absolutely not casino. I'm not naming one of my unique buildings Eggsy Shaft, not a chance. Not a chance. Let me redraw this power line in as well because it's just irritating me a little bit. There we go. And then this doesn't need to be road down here either. Or here. Okay, so now the position of the Grand Mall needs to be adjusted. Can we move you to sit as close as possible to this bridge? Yes, we can. And then, how about some... Ah. No. Come on, you must be able to... Let me just delete it and replace it again. It's just going to be easier. If not vastly more expensive. That is super annoying. That is so annoying. We can do it with the plaza with trees. I feel like it will place there. It's the pillar that's stopping it, isn't it? If I upgrade this road into the 4 lane, does it allow it to slide over? Oh no, not the 4 lane one, the other one. Does it allow it to slide over? See, this worked on testing. This did work. It's like, how deep is this? 7 tiles, isn't it? Yeah, we're like a third of a tile out to get that to fit. All right, don't worry about it. Let's just go with a couple of these instead. Okay, and then maybe a pathway behind. Just as some filler. And then we'll go with information booth will fit nicely here. Hey AD, or Aid, welcome to stream. Okay, I don't think I mind this little bit of open plaza appearing within the downtown. It's a nice break from the relentless kind of concrete, I think, right? It's a little bit of downtown plaza spice. Hey Rich, welcome to stream, mate. How are you? Okay, so the trams now need to be brought back around. Let's find a place for these to live. So let's upgrade into our tram road. So it's coming out of here, it's coming down, it goes across into the transport, which is fine, and then it needs to find a way back down here, which it can do via this point, and then back into the loop, which should now complete, hopefully. Are we good? Yeah, okay, I think we're all right. And then let's just bring a random stop for it here as well. Okay, so in terms of the uniques that we've lost, Eddie Kavango has obviously disappeared. This one. We can get it back in this side as well. We also lost a couple of them, didn't we? Yeah, we lost these as well. The district office building. And the small office. Let's see what we can maybe do to bring these back in. I'm new to your channel. Hey Jacob. Welcome to the stream, mate. Thank you for checking out the channel. Yeah, I think now these are being forced back in, so we'll probably save them for like an individual modular build, maybe like a legal district. Somewhere within the downtown, maybe here, maybe. Do like a little legal episode. And partner it with stuff like that courthouse, wherever it is, this one. Something like that. Do it like that, right? Something. Hey, I get it's pronounced Arde. Downtown's looking very Chicagoian. Am I pronouncing that right? It's supposed to be a little slow. Arde, okay. I have issues pronouncing female names that start with the letter A, apparently, because it took me about 3 years to learn how to properly say a deer, which I'm sure I'm still saying wrong. So thank you. Then here to levitate me with a $3 super chat petition to name casinos Gherkin. Which building? Snake. Which building? No casino's okay with that, of course. Well, thanks for the super chat, buddy. Appreciate it. Okay. I feel like I'm accepting of the new elevated arterial, which will take so much pressure off of this road here coming into the downtown. Let's just see how people decide to flow on it. Yeah, lots of people enjoying this little connection here. Okay. Need to upgrade this one back into the American version. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Mehmet Ali Bariskin with a 20 try super chat. Can you add path between the plaza and the mall? We have one. This one right here. I'm assuming that's what you mean. It'd probably be nice to bring this through, actually connect it. Yeah, I think we will. Thank you for super chat, Mehmet. Appreciate the support, buddy. And let's see how close we can bring this through. It's come off our road guideline as well. Get it to hug the mall as much as possible. Boom. And then just save these zonings, and we'll just throw down maybe a little repeated tree pattern in the downtown, so it's not just left empty. Okay. Okay. That needs sorting out. That isn't right. That is very janky. Let's redraw in our American Truss Bridge connection here. Come on to road length also. Can we come up by 2? I think that'll be okay. Do this one first, actually. There we go. That's a little smoother, isn't it? Cool. All right. Not bad. So with some holes developing here, let's see what size zonings we're working with. Just remembering our crawling height. Perhaps one of those uniques will fit in here now, actually. The larger district office building is near perfect, so why don't we throw it over there? And then bring this one down. It looks like there's some pathway opportunities in between here now as well. Yes, please. There is. Okay. Got 161 people here. Welcome to the stream, guys. Appreciate you all turning up for a little bit of Sunday detail in action. Hope you're all okay. Some of these high density residentials need to be refined. There's that one, and that one that need to go. This one as well. Is that commercial? No, that's residential. Never ever seen this residential asset before. I thought that was commercial. Okay, whatever, that's fine. With regards to that road, it probably makes sense for this to become Arterial Road now as well, because we don't have one flowing through the downtown. So let's go for American Truss. Alright. And then I'm hoping this will just be a simple process of upgrading. Yes, it will. Very nice indeed. Okay, so we'll regrow those residentials. Let's allow the game to play for a little minute. Don't forget the schools. Yes, Lauren, good shout, good shout. I did delete schools, didn't I? It was a community school I deleted, which will hopefully fit there. That's fine. And then a high school too, wasn't it? Let's just find a place for this to be for right now. Possible school square opportunities here, which will contribute to the crawling heightens as well. So why don't we try and do something with this? Let's maybe use a snow park for once in our lives. Curling rink? Or curling park, whatever it's called. Okay. Hey Josh, welcome to the stream, buddy. How are you? Zoning behind. What do we have? Possibly play something plot the globals here. Something with a little bit of height in it, but not too much. Maybe one of these cute little high-tech offices from the IT cluster pack. Or Green Cities as it's known. Just call it for one asset. Little mix and match of them. Yeah, that retains the skyline, doesn't it? Is the snow slow permafrost, or is any of the fresh stuff fallen? No, it's not, DM. Let me turn the weather on. Yeah, let's turn the weather on. As I realised, part of the fun of playing a snowfall map is actually seeing the snow. Okay. And then let's maybe just bring in a little bit of fencing around here as well, so it kind of borders off the school a little bit more. So it's not just left open to the road like this. Off at angle as well. Egg, didn't you say you would show us what Noveria looks like outside the snow? I did. It's in the Discord. I can do a live stream 1 week in the Boreal theme if you want, and play it like it isn't a snow map, if you guys want to see that, but I'll only do it if you want. Okay. So these spots here, I'm thinking these are ripe for a little bit of farmers market green cities action. Are there any snow dumps in the map? I think we have one. It's over by the farm, if I can get my bearings. Yeah, it's here. Yeah, there's a snow dump there. There is another one too. God knows where it is though. Is weather turned on with ultimate eye candy? Yeah, it should come on then. Yeah, okay. I need to fill a snow dump for one of the uniques, don't I? Yeah, the ski resort. I need to fill one snow dump, so we'll do that together. It'd be nice to see some high density residential start to appear alongside the rail now as well. This should be quite an exciting time. You'll need more than that, I'm sure I will. We'll see what happens though. If the city collapses together, then at least it had a good run, right? At least it had a good run. Okay, so farmers market spice within the downtown. Let's see what assets are going to be friendly to us. There's this one as well. Some possible car parks too. So this is something we did in Eurovan, of course, was include some of the farmers market designs right in the middle of the downtown, in amongst the kind of the Barcelona super block inspired area. And I'm thinking we can possibly get away with it again up and against our canal in Noveria. So let's go for a classic pattern of staggered 1x4s with dirt path in between and see how we feel. This could be enough. We will see. And then some trees as well to help highlight it. Perhaps a couple of little, well, not little, enormous palavan pines, the invasive species. And maybe one taller one over here as well. Okay. Can we get away with it? Do we think it works? Hey Mags, welcome to the stream, mate. I kind of like the way they look with the snow in between them, Meg. Controversial, Lauren, but we'll take your opinion on board. Controversial. 181. Busy Sunday stream, guys. Thank you for turning up. Appreciate the support. Yeah. So without the pathways in between. Kind of looks like fingers, and that puts me off. And I don't really know why. I think it wants that bottom mesh underneath it, I think. Yeah, alright, let's go with that. And then let's also do a little cafe design as well, I think, using some of the Green Cities stuff. Yeah, that should be okay. We'll ignore the slight dimensional vibes that have appeared. So what's the distance here where it'll accept being away? Less than a 4 tile is where it's like, no, I'm not within a park area. Okay, that's fine then. Let's draw that in. Let's maybe drop a restroom opposite as well. And then we can hopefully just detail up the side of the cafe here with some part tiles. Okay. Not what I wanted it to do. But I hope everyone's had a wonderful week anyway. Thank you for turning up for the Sunday stream. Do appreciate the support. 187 is the highest we've had for a while, so appreciate everyone turning out. And draw these in. Let's bring a little bit of fencing around too. I think park fence is going to be the most appropriate for the downtown, isn't it? At least until where we can bring it in. Okay. I don't think we'll put any railings up. Realise we could probably use fencing as railings here, but I think we'll trust the people not to fall into the canal by themselves. I think we'll probably bring this back a single tile as well, because it's just a little bit janky, isn't it? It's coming to the grid no road length. Yeah, that's more of what I'm after. That's fine. Okay. Let's grab some more tables. Couple of these. All right. Maybe some flower beds too. Or some white beds in Noveria. God forbid there ever be any colour. And then maybe some trees. A taller one. Cool. These tiles end very weirdly. Maybe bring them around the back of the cafe asset as well. If we can though, let's extend it out by a tiny little bit more. There, I think that looks a little bit more natural, doesn't it? With maybe some smaller trees between the fence and the bridge. Okay, it's not bad, is it? Helps fill out the side of the canal a little nicer anyway. What about the walkable quays with the fence built in? Yes, we could use that if it was a river, but this is canal, so we can't place them here. Well, we can if we were to delete the canal, but that's a massive rework job to have it as actual flowing water. And we will do something nice with that over here, where we've got the sunken rail, get some people moving back and to and walking all the way down here. We will do some nice walkable quay stuff in the downtown. Okay, so let's kind of analyze our canal walk here now as well. Just make sure that these smaller road networks aren't choking with the extra downtown traffic coming through them. I think everyone's alright, aren't we? Have we got any kind of traffic hotspots appearing now? 87%. This one's a little bit sore, a little bit chapped, but it does seem to be flowing. But other than that, everyone is alright, I think, in the downtown. I think we're okay. A little bit of death issue as well, which is immediately gone as I mention it. Okay, let's watch some nighttime Plaza Metro action while I have a little drink and a catch up with you all. Right, we'll watch some people come and go from this, shall we? I wish we got a main road with Christmas wreaths on lampposts and the snow maps. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. But Eggsy's right though, I'm sure there would be something on the workshop. For some kind of like Christmas road asset. Biffa would be proud, I would hope so. I'd hope so. Although we shouldn't turn on traffic despawning, because that would probably break the city like it usually does. Although I did actually try to do a traffic fix collaboration with Biffa and Palaver, and he was going to fix the traffic, but he loaded up the save with traffic despawning off. And he was like, it's actually not too bad. I can't really make a video out of it. I was like, okay, that's a good thing, right? It was too good to fix. Oh, it's snowing. It's snowing for the first time in what, 20 episodes? It's snowing. There we go. Part cheese, yes, Lara. We'll go and do mine at part cheese in a minute. Yeah. Traffic spawning his legendary mode egg one day. Maybe for the next city. Maybe for the next city. Oh Jesus, it's even more white now, isn't it? Christ. Is this annoying for you to watch this with all the snow? Alright, let's turn mine at square into a part live cheese because I've been wanting to do this for a while. Okay, grab a part gate. This one. Oh, the fencing is blocking the tiles, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. So it doesn't centralize, but we can just knock it into the corners of one of the assets and then feed them down this way. Is that going to be annoying though? We shall see. Let's bring our park area all the way through. Wonderful. There is one side that we can't cheese because it's Tram road, but not a lot of people really come in that side anyway. Yes, sorry guys, give me a second. We will hook you back in shortly. And then... yes, I think we'll have them down here. Maybe let's move this one actually, because that's going to destroy a lot of my detailing that we don't really need to delete. Wonderful. Let's go our park fence with just the angle on. Love the snow. Good. Good, good. Hopefully it's not too irritating on the screen. You're going to give me grief? Yes, you are. You're trying to connect to that middle path. Let's come out with vanilla. Then upgrade into park. And then we can hopefully reinstate this. Oh, come on. No. No, that doesn't really work, does it? Let's do something else with that space. Right, okay, let's whack on the ticket price all the way up. We'll go for advertisement campaign and main park as well. Get those people coming in, and then let's see how the part cheese performs. Abdul Rahman Sami, am I pronouncing that right? With a 20 EPG super chat. Just wanted to say hi, Egg. Hi, Abdul Rahman. I think I'm pronouncing your name right, dude. If I'm not, I'm really sorry. But hello, and thank you for the super chat. I appreciate the support, mate. Okay, let's bring our fences back through. Hook everyone back in. It's running down this side, wasn't it? Cool. And then we'll trim this up a little bit now. Come out by a tile. And then just bring this back to hug the path network. Same on this side too, so we get that symmetry. Taking this one away. Cool. Right. So 153 in a week, which is about 3 grand in ticket prices. Yeah, so we won't be able to cheese this side, so we'll lose out on like a quarter of the sims. Oh, we have snow problems. Oh wow, we have snow problems across the entire city. Okay. Is my snow dump is my snow dump not working? Okay, what does this mean? Does it mean there's snow on the roads? Crisis, everyone. Yeah, save the game, Eggsy. That is a good shout, mate. Before something bad happens, right? Okay. Snow is somewhere, right? It's somewhere here. There we go. Okay. So we want snow dumps, right? Need plows. Plows come with snow dumps. Okay. So let's have a little discussion about some snow dumps, shall we? Alright, let's place one pretty much everywhere. Let's get a few in the downtown as well. Alright. How long does this take to clear? It's bloody everywhere. I'll be able to clear this out. Welcome to the rest of the stream, everyone. I hope you enjoy having snow on. Some over here, maybe. Maybe one on the arterial, just temporarily. You don't need a lot. So do they come out? What happens if you don't clear the snow? Okay. So snowplow is heading out, which is fine. About 5 to 10 minutes of real life time. Okay. Traffic just builds up. All right. Okay, yeah, so the roads he's going down, the warnings are disappearing. Oh shit, man, there's so many roads. They've got so much work to do. They have so much work to do. Let's give them some water. Traffic slows down, that's about it. All right. Okay. They're slowly clearing up. All right. Cool. Let's do a snowman coven. Realize I've been pronouncing that word wrong. Been pronouncing it coven. And no one tells me. So I just carry on pronouncing it wrong. How about under the bridge here? All right. Give them some kind of like shady Chicago drug dealer vibes, hanging out under the bridge in the downtown. And let's come through with plenty of orange defense for this area. All right. And we'll allow maybe a few dirt pathways to kind of come under behind these higher buildings. All right, through there. Abandoned buildings are coming. I feel like we've not properly addressed the snow dump issue. Stick one on there as well. I feel like this area has no coverage at all. Yeah, I just feel like I'm massively underprepared for that. Just throw one on there as well, start getting these downtown roads cleared out a little bit. Condition. Poor. There's poor condition everywhere. Okay, that's fine. Let's leave it like that. None of them are working. This guy wants water. Now will you work? Oh crap, yeah, of course. Yeah, these aren't powered or watered, are they? They won't work. Idiot. Oh. Good shout, whoever that was. Whoever said that. Your message is already scrolled away. Alright. You send snowplows out now, please. There we go. Okay. Here come the downtown snowplows. How long do they take to fill up? Yeah, he goes up pretty quickly. Okay. Cool. Think we're okay. Someone's lost power over here. Oh, it's my water pump. My snow dump even. Sorry, I lost power. He's just not powered. Alright. Apologies for those that are maybe watching this back on the VOD and are just watching me scramble to sweep up all the snow. Snow dumps fill. How do you empty them? I mean, surely snow melts, right? Why do you need to empty snow? Ridiculous gameplay mechanic. What is the point? Right, snowman curving. From which we will emerge and find Noveria totally abandoned. Coven. Realise I pronounced it wrong again. How about like a couple of random industrial prop here as well? The snow does melt, that's good then, that's good. Maybe a container as well. A couple of these little bins, make it a bit seedy. 1, 2 of these crates as well. A couple of these little concrete rebar looking things too. Yeah, a little bit of broken concrete texture. Alright. This stream is my favourite so far. Got to hear DM. Glad to hear. Alright, maybe a little bit around the back as well. What other props have we got to play with? What are these? Random billboards. Okay. Maybe get one of these in the downtown. Alright. Cool. And then maybe we can hide this with some of that offense pattern again. That just kind of runs down the downtown. And then we'll bring our dirt path through. Let's make sure Noveria still exists. Yeah, we're okay. It's clear now, isn't it? Kind of. Is this normal? Does this only happen when it snows? Unsure. I think we're okay though. Noveria is struggling a little bit. Let's give them a snow dump. Integrate nicely into last stream's industrial battery actually. There we go. Okay, it's still there though. Where are my drug dealing snowmen? Over here. Okay, let's bring them through. And look into there as well. Let's also bring some of that fence down this side too. So like a little bit of a seedy under bridge. Or underbelly if you like, under the bridge. Let's make sure we continue with this offense pattern around. Okay. His nonchalant vibe about the snow and the panic and realization. Glass is enjoying that. Good. Yes, egg snow only collects on roads when it snows. Who would have thought, Mike? Who would have thought? Okay. I think we've got the most mileage out of a lot of these props now, right? Let's go on to maybe some more industrial looking ones. Yeah, maybe another couple of containers down here as well. Very much kind of flashing back to the opening intro of CSI, where someone gets murdered under a bridge in a big American city. And then they spend the next 50 minutes trying to find out who did it. Maybe a couple of these as well around them. Can we get a campfire in here because we're so close to a road? No, I thought we might be able to cheese it with being next to a bridge, but doesn't look like it. No, we can't. There's a shopping cart in the props somewhere. Yes. Yes, there is. It's not called a cart though, is it? Have they called it a trolley? No. Who knows where it is, Jane, or what it's called? If anyone does know, please feel free to throw it in the chat. Or maybe because I'm looking at industrial props, that's why. Cool, there we go. Yeah, it's like a load of like rubbish and crap that's been left under the bridge over the years. Maybe one of these too. Can we get a snowman inside one of these so he's like a lookout guy? Yes, we can. Cool. Some undergrowth as well, of course. Wouldn't be some detailing without at least a base layer of overgrowth. Alright. Perhaps a couple of shrubs as well. Okay. Cool. I think that'll do so like they're kind of behind a billboard. at the back of these like office buildings, and it's all a bit dilapidated and some shady dealings going on with the snowman coven here. All right, cool. Welcome to the stream. 184 people just watched me do that. Welcome to the stream, guys. Thank you for turning up. This high density has become very, very fractured now with the break in the zoning. Yeah, what are you doing? Let's reorganize this. Yeah, so we want these to grow as 2 separate 4x4s. That's why we specifically zone, right? We don't want that to happen. What's the noise pollution like coming out of this train station? Yeah, we don't want to go any closer with this. That's fine then. Let's let these come back in. Are these level 5 now? Yeah, they are. This one's nice. This is a nice level 5 one. Don't mind that one, I don't think. Oh man, the bushes look ugly, don't they, just, Francesco? They are really quite terrible, the bushes on the snow map. But yeah, if you guys want a Noveria stream one week in the Boreal theme, then do let me know, and we can arrange it, just to give our eyes a rest. Okay. So the thing is, I've set this rail station up. I'm not even sure if this is the final position of the rail, where I want it to be. I think it is. I think this will be an acceptable point for it. So let's maybe bring a little more breathing room between this rail, though, and the detailing that's going to surround it. Do we want this to become arterial? Probably not, because it doesn't really go anywhere. Yeah, that's fine then. We'll leave it as that. Let's bring this one down here as well. Pop in my live stream, Cherry, and I just joined as some shady snowman are doing a drug deal. So sorry, Guru. That is not usually the tone that we aim for on the Sunday stream. But thank you for stopping by to check it out anyway. Do appreciate it. Let's redraw this little curve in here. Okay. That last zoning was low density egg. A good spot miner. On the ball as always. Cheers, mate. And if we can get a little bit of love and appreciation for our Belgian prince actually in the live chat. Miner is having an operation tomorrow and we wish him all the best. And we are sure that he will be more than okay. But if you guys want to throw a few love heart emojis, perhaps maybe a few Belgian flags, and show Miner just how much he means to us all. He is a wonderful human being with great character. Loved Palabin, love this. Thank you so much, Confused Dog. I think is how I'm going to pronounce your name. Appreciate the support. Okay, so with these spaces that I've now developed alongside the rail, I'm absolutely keen on having a lot of kind of tower block residential around here. Let's maybe throw in... Or do we want to kind of change the road network now, I wonder? Unsure. Let's bring this down and over a little bit. Let's bring the fence down too. Look at that love for my note in the chat. You guys are legends. Has Ed considered using the luxury hotel? I've considered it and decided against it. Bricks and Cities. Just don't really like it. I think it's quite an obnoxious asset. If you know what I mean. It's just kind of a bit too big and in your face. Okay. Right, let's bring some road networks up now. We have to remember that our crawling height is still very important here because this is directly in front of the skyline. So let's go into plot the globals. And see what we want to work with. I think we'll organically zone it actually. Yeah, I think we will. I think we'll organically zone. Let's place in some parks for these guys because they have nothing at the minute. Let's maybe go for one of the snow ones too. Maybe a little bit of this one. Does this work here? Not really. No, it's fine. It's fine. We got a ton of residential demand. Let's start bringing some folks in, shall we? Bring some road networks through here as well. Just to help bring in some different angles and orientations. Some 4x3s, lots of 4x4s. Will you ever build ore in industry? Yeah, we will. When we have industrial demand. We've done so many big industrial builds at the start of Noveria that it's pretty much keeping the industrial demand constantly satisfied with the jobs that are available. But yeah, we will do an ore quarry in Noveria. Just a little while away, yeah, I think. Okay, let's bring, I think, just some path without decoration. To sit between these zonings here. Let's get some more 4x4 in there as well. Can we get one more in here maybe? Yeah, I think like that'll be a good spot. Maybe something here. The layers of height are being my friend. Let's historical you. Taller ones to the back. It's kind of like having a school picture taken, really, playing Skylines when you're working with layers of height. Getting 1,000 small 4x4s in. Great meme in the Discord, are we? CSI Snow, is there? Let me check it out. Hold on. It's usually land. Yeah, it is land, isn't it? It's always lands. Opening Noveria the week after the Boreal theme episode. Right. Let me show you guys this. This is classic lands. This is lands. A cheeky Irish mod. Thank you for making me laugh, guys. I've basically not stopped laughing since we set up this Discord server. And if you're not in the Discord server, one of my wonderful mods will push it down below. Do come and join us. Okay. Carina Marina, Carina Press, Farmville, Wood Industry. Did I also forget one? Yeah, you forgot quite a few actually. There's the Wayne Goodbar Hydroponics Institute, named after our wonderful subscriber Win. The Casino Oil Fields, which is of course named after a casino. Carina has the unique factory. It's not really an industrial area named after it, which is Carina Press, and then there's the wood area here as well. I think actually I need to rename this, don't I? Someone claimed it in the episode to Lumbervaria, I think they wanted it as, right? Of course. What else? All the snow's gone, by the way. Tips and tricks on how to deal with a snow map. All right. This is kind of worked out the way I wanted it, I think. We'll maybe refine with plot the growables now. I've just had an idea. Okay, so how about with these tile blocks? This maybe isn't totally Chicago inspired, more London. But if I remember rightly, from my time spent in the capital on the run into London Euston train station, there is some kind of blocks and flats that look out onto the rail. And we have an opportunity to do something like that here. So if we were to run a repeated pattern of these 4x4 level 2s, we'll go overkill for the minute and then we'll see what we think. As kind of a border between the residential. Got to run, folks. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Best of luck to you. Minor. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate the support. I found a way to get the modern apartments with the green city specializations added into Discord. Nice one, Zeph. Or Zeph. Appreciate the support, mate. Maybe a gap between them. I like it nice and bleak. Yeah, it's a little bit of bleak, like very packed in low income inner city housing that looks out over a rail yard. Like this is very much something you see. Kind of like Soviet. It is a little bit Soviet. I will give you that for once. People are always saying build a Soviet city. It's like, well, we kind of already are in a way. Right, let's run them in threes then, and then we'll feed a pathway between just so we break that pattern a little bit, and then we'll keep it as this going forward. And then we can develop some layers behind it as well. We won't have the capacity, I don't think, to double them up, no, which is fine though, we probably don't want to. That gets into the realm of too much repeated spice then. We'll definitely use dirt pathway, and let's just link everyone together for the time being. Okay, they're fairly easy to get in these assets as well if you may be approaching the game without Plot the Growables or Rico. And the level 2s, 4x4s, high densities are always a nice time. Okay, it gives us a nice run up to the train line, doesn't it? I think I'm a fan of it. I think once we kind of get this all overgrown, because obviously this is like kind of just train yard, right? This would be, I mean, if you just like, once you're pulling into like a major station, just look out the window. Like the tracks are usually in a pretty horrific condition with kind of like shopping trolleys that have been thrown over and whatnot, and you know, just crap that gets left behind in a big inner city environment like this. And I think some delicate splashes of the Noverian tree palette. I think just bring that strength right down and just a couple of clicks here and there. Maybe a little bit up, actually, that might be too weak. That's fine. Need a skate park behind them. That's a great shout for you, Candy. That is a great shout. Let's go for some skate park action. Or snowmobile track. Wait, do we not have the skate park? It is in here, right? Okay, I guess it's been replaced by a snowmobile track, which is bloody massive. Why is that so big? Why is this huge? Let's have a look at this asset. Does it look anything like a skate park? No. Am I missing it? Tourist menu. Yeah, it's under tourism and leisure, isn't it? The skate park. I thought it was under here. Is it not? Am I totally missing this? Skate parks is usually under here, right? Under the tourism one. Yeah, I don't think the skate park is present in snow maps unless I'm tripping. Yeah, I don't think it is either. It's been replaced with a snowmobile track because it is usually the first option under tourism and leisure. Use find it. Let's come off of high density residential. No, only the skating rink is there. Okay. I think a pedestrian bridge over the train tracks would work well. There's a bridge like that going over the rails in Chicago Bears Stadium, Soldier Field. Thank you so much, Jared. And we will absolutely take Jared's word because he is our resident Chicago. Is that how you... I don't know what you call people from Chicago. Do they have a nickname? I'm unsure. Yeah, sorry if you can do. That would have been a really nice shout with the skate park, but no dice. We will break our zone into here, but that's fine. We can redraw the fence in. Chicagoan, I think. Is that what they're called? Okay. So Jared is our resident Chicagoan, so we will follow his word and advice. Let's recheck our measurement down here as well. 220. Slightly annoying that that is in the way, even though it's literally not. That's really annoying. No, that's fine. Don't worry about that. Alright, let's bring him down. 162 as well. Chicago Whites, Chicks, Chicagoans. Where's Jared? Yeah, okay. Chicagoan, yeah. The Chicagoan confirms it. What type of bridge? I think we just go with regular pedestrian, right? We don't really want any kind of wooden vibes through here, I don't think, do we? Yeah, I think it has to be concrete and steel, doesn't it? With the maybe a university pathway instead. Okay, let's bring this down on this side too. Let's go for angle snap for this. Cool, and then we will need to redraw our oil fencing now as well to accommodate the pathway, which is fine. Let's line it up this side first of all. Wonderful. And then straight up to here, where we can develop just a little decorated tree corner that sits in the downtown. Fairly basic, maybe one big conifer here as well. Okay. Botanical garden in front of the train station might look good as a main station. It would. It would. I'm thinking maybe using the clock tower outside the station to emerge into. We'll see. American Pedestrian Bridge. Yes, 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 yes. The asset I literally never ever use. This one. Yeah, I think this probably looks a little bit better, right? Yeah, let's go for that one instead. Yeah, definitely with the brickwork on the pillar. Okay. Be interesting to see once we get some more zoning in around here, how many people actually pick that up. Okay, but I'm certainly on board with the introduction of a little repeated pattern there as well. And we definitely want to start molding a road network around it though to accommodate some assets that are going to fit behind it. So let's start having a look at that. How are you guys doing for schools and stuff? They're not too far off needing another elementary, and high school's great. Okay, what about services? Where's the nearest police and fire station? Fire's over there. Okay, we can probably justify another one here then. Let's maybe go for a larger one, and then perhaps a small police station too. Maybe over here. Don't really want the Art Deco buildings coming in. It's not the vibe we're after at all. Right, let's keep zoning up here. I'm happy for this to grow fairly organically. I'm not going to be super picky about what's coming in. Just definitely want more of this dirt path. One thing we do need to do as well is link the cycle network into the downtown. It doesn't have a connection yet. Evening, Mr. Egg. Evening, Alpha. How are you, bud? Welcome to the stream. Have you used the more unique service assets in the downtown? Which ones are you talking about, Lara? Not sure which one you're on about, mate. Hey, Egg, we have a hurricane going on here at the moment, so I'm a little preoccupied and internet is spotty. Have a great stream. I'll catch you later. Thanks so much, Jeff, and you take care as well, mate. And make sure you stay safe in those uncertain weathers. Okay, let's make sure that this hasn't affected our skyline too much. No, I think we're okay there, aren't we? Yeah, especially once we're looking from far away now. We've got that first little step that you can just see. Like the intelligence agency. Someone did shout out the intelligence agency in the comments actually during the premiere. Yeah, it's this one, isn't it? It is a little bit of a chungus, and totally agree. It's definitely a downtown asset, isn't it? Will this fit here actually, I wonder, in the place where we've allocated these two uniques? Yeah, it would. It would fit here. Okay, I'm going to delete these then. Because we'll definitely use them in like an office build, right? They're not going to just be forced in there. Yeah, intelligence agency. Think we can get on board with that, right? Probably relocate this as well, to be honest. This school of tourism and travel. It's too much of a unique building just to be left on a street corner. It kind of wants something a little more eye-drawing, like the School of Engineering has. Maybe over this side, straight opposite. We'll see. First time I've been to catch a stream. Are you going to put in a cathedral quarter in the downtown like most large cities have? Yes. Yes, I will give you the smallest of previews as to what is going to happen with the Central Park build. Let's bring down this road a little more. So the cathedral will sit here within our Central Park build, and then various Central Park assets to accommodate this land mass here. And then, yeah, we'll have some European assets around this as well and blend it in a little bit more. But yeah, the cathedral will be right in the heart of the downtown for Noveria. Yeah. I was pre-testing this build in the Discord last night in one of the voice channels. So if you guys aren't in our Discord and you maybe want to see a little bit of Noveria spice, then do come through, but it will be out on Tuesday anyway. So we will do the Central Park build on Tuesday. Right, okay, cycle network. So the biggest junction for the cycle network is currently here, which is where everyone really meets up with it. So the simplest way is going to be to have all this as cycle lane. Just upgrade this Arterial to accept bikes. We will lose a little bit of our American Trust vibes, but it's not a massively important factor in the university anyway, so it'll be fine. See you later, Zeph. Thank you for stopping by, mate. Do appreciate it. And then let's just bring them there for right now, okay? So that'll give us cycle infrastructure on the roads. And then the best connection. Probably going to be through here. Through this green belt, connecting them in there. And then upgrading this. And then we can turn this into cycle road. How much of a look are we going to lose if we upgrade this? I guess I could bring it off into a bridge, couldn't I? Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. I think it's just being lazy to sacrifice the American Trust in that case. Alright, and then we'll come on to road length and then hopefully somewhat match the climb of the bridge. Try to keep it matched with the pillars to the best we can. One step up there. I won't say too much, but the prep in the Discord looked absolutely wonderful. Very excited to see it take shape properly. Thank you, Rich. Yes, you were in there, weren't you? Having a nice little time testing some of the various builds. And of course, it's an opportunity for you guys to get involved with some of the builds as well if you want to. Kind of there talking to Shaky and Casino and just getting everyone involved with planning the downtown. Or one of its many modular builds anyway. And then we'll connect here. And then we'll just give a really brief connection there and just see if anyone is actually going to cycle this far. Because it's a fair way for them to go. But obviously, you know, there's things on the way. They can stop at the university as they come down. What are you doing? There's a psychopath here. Use it, you idiots. Potentially stupid question, but will cyclists not use road bridge without checking psychopaths? We'll find out together, Guru. Would help if this was connected, of course, though, you idiot. It's important that we actually connect our bike paths into existing cycling infrastructure for them to be picked up. Well, let's see. If I discourage them from using this one. So one of them's picked up the pathway. Good day, peeps. Good day, Tim. Welcome to the stream, mate. Yeah, all cyclists are taking the elevated pathway now. Over the road. A little bit of AI testing live on stream. Yes, please, everyone. Oh shit, it's snowing again. It's not good. It's not good. Sorry for the language. Discord is full of wonderful human beings with great character. It really is. It really is, actually. Such as yourself. Okay, yeah, I don't like this. This connection's awful. I'd rather bring the bridge over this road, but it looks as though we've got people cycling in if we can see them through the blizzard. Yeah, we do have folks cycling, hopefully all the way into the downtown now. Yeah, look at them come. Good, cycle instead of drive, you beasts. That's good. Okay, we'll definitely have to remember. Jesus Christ, it's so white. So it gets worse when you move the camera. It gets worse. Okay, yeah, back to what we were originally doing before we got distracted with something. I hope these, for those that maybe watch the VODs back as well, hopefully don't find this format too irritating to watch back as a video, because I realise we do get distracted fairly easily on the streams. So hopefully it's not too irritating to watch back as a video. Because I do watch a lot of my favourite streamers back on video on YouTube once it's finished. There's like background noise and stuff to watch when I'm playing. So I'm kind of hoping my videos are the same, but I'm not sure. Notice me, Egg. Hey, Jollum. Welcome to the stream. Okay. This area is definitely fleshed out though now, hasn't it? With, oh, it's thundering as well as snow. Jesus. The end times. Want to make sure we don't let any... should I have a little nighttime snow look, actually? Yeah. Snowy Noveria downtown. I think we'll take a minute to appreciate that. Whilst I have a sip of the old water, bit of the old Aquapura. That's a beautiful shot right there, isn't it, Rich? It is. It is indeed. Yeah, big fan. I was very nervous kind of setting up the initial downtown stuff in Noveria because I knew it was always going to be compared to Palaven, but I think in quite a few ways, I do prefer this to Palaven's Skyline. I think it looks a lot more organic compared to Palaven's, which I think once you left the initial Skyline, it was quite messy, which hopefully we can avoid. Kind of losing that neatness in Noveria. Okay, school tourism and travel. Let's move this. Where do we want it? I remember it fitting some crime. Some crime in the downtown. You guys have 2 police stations. Should be okay. Let's deal with it for the time being. Yeah. School of Tourism and Travel. So during the downtown Skyline episode when we introduced these assets, I need this to be a campus area. It did fit perfectly within this square, and I'm wondering if there's something we can do to accommodate it. Let's grab it. And this tram interchange is going to be in the way now though, so let's get rid of that. And then let's bring this over. So we kind of line it right here. Now it eats into a significant amount of space that we have in the transport hub. Yeah, that looks really forced in there, doesn't it? And you won't fit there with the current road arrangements. Okay. So we're learning here. We're learning. I was trying to think, is there anywhere else we can squeeze this one in? We could just put it next to the School of Engineering and continue to flesh out the canal look. The right next square, it won't fit in there. Doesn't fit here with the current road network. I can break the road network to accommodate it, but I'd rather not. Clock tower will be better there. Yeah, that's what I'm leaning into at the minute, is the clock tower. Outside the transport hub, and then lots of paths and tram interchanges and whatnot. Because we'll feed some new tram lines over this way as well. So there'll be new tram boxes appearing here. I was going to say, what about on the other side of the elevated metro to the School of Engineering? Here. Yeah, that's not a bad shot. I did mention here actually, didn't I? Yeah, do we just want to mirror it with the School of Engineering, I wonder? I want to extend the metro as well. It needs to go further down. Yeah, okay then. Okay. Let's do that now because this will probably affect how the metro looks. Let's break this connection here. And then do we want to bring in... Let's come off the grid. And road length as well. Everything basically. Everything basically. Alright, ignore that because we'll hide it. And then let's go for probably one of these again, right? Space already occupied? I think you'll find it's not. Oh, it is actually. Yes, it is. The pathway in the metro is blocking it. Okay. I like the Lazarette Plaza for my transport hubs, but I also may have gotten that from you, so you may have already done it. I don't think we've included the transport hub in or the clock tower and the transport hub on the channel before. I don't think that is one of my ideas. Don't remember if it was me anyway. No one mentioned the lack of Coco Cam. No one has mentioned it, Magnum. No, the webcam isn't under the desk because I had a video call this week. So it's like above my monitor. So if I was to turn on Coco Cam now, you guys would just get face cam because it's staring straight at me. So yeah, it's not set up this week. And she's not even on a bed on a bed either. She's elsewhere. Scheming, I'm sure, like the cheeky little cocker spaniel that she is. Meanwhile, Karina with a £4.49 super sticker, and it's the Fox saying good job. Thank you so much, Karina. Really appreciate it. And I hope you have enjoyed the ode to you and Eggsy in our downtown this week. Welcome to the stream. Okay. I don't like crossing over metro or canal with the metro line. And do this freeform. Yeah, that's probably a nicer curve, isn't it? Let's do that instead. Break this off a little bit too. Go ahead and turn that cam on then. No, not a chance. Not a chance. Am I doing a face reveal spontaneously on a live stream? I'm saving that for 100k subs, so appreciate it. While you don't know what it looks like, because your life won't ever be the same. That's like in a bad way as well. Okay, so we'll have a new metro stop. Make sure you guys are okay. Let's add 2 stops in here. Are you okay? Where have you gone? Are you happy? Make sure you're flowing correctly. Yep, and then back into the station. Wonderful. Very nice. Here's a spicy idea. How about the zoo with the cable cars weaving throughout? Yeah, I can get on board with a zoo cable car, or a cable car zoo. Not a zoo in a cable car, that would be animal cruelty, surely. But yeah, that's a decent idea, Tim. We can definitely have a look at that. Do I really want to bring this back across now? Yeah, we probably do, don't we? We probably do. Imperator spoke for the first time in 5B1C. Yeah, he did. He did a voice reveal. Although he has a FIFA channel as well, so I'd already heard his voice. Yeah, he doesn't. I don't think he does it anymore, but he tried branching out into FIFA. But I think he clearly had more success in Cities Skylines. I've seen what eggs look like. Let's just say there's a reason he doesn't play with the cam on. No, you're right, Casino. There is a reason, mate. There is a reason. Because you'd all fall in love with me. And we can't be having that. Okay, so I think we'll start to bring in some supporting road network structure off the grid to accommodate a few zonable assets here. So again, we're still kind of screaming out for high density residential, so let's maybe draw in one big batch here and see what grows organically. I think that this just wants to be open parkland, doesn't it? I don't think there's any real asset we can put in here to really make it work. I think we just go for parkland. Get a little dog park action in, maybe. All the subscribers live in Noveria. We're already in love with you, Egg. Cheers, do say. Cheers, mate. Glad to hear. Glad to hear that the branding's working. Okay. Let's just get some cute vanilla paths moving around. Just develop some cuter looking green belt to sit behind the university. Perhaps a gazebo or two. Just so there's some little pops of light in here as the nighttime cycle rolls around. Maybe a smaller collection of part life assets too. See if we can just flip this on its side with an info booth and a restroom. Yes, please. Wonderful. And then let's go for hopefully a little bit of Noveria Forest if it wants to come out. There we go. Probably have to manually place a fair few of them just because of the awkward space that we're working with. Can't have Egg's face eclipse in the Noveria skyline. No, exactly. When I do the face reveal, do you guys want face cam on the streams? Because it kind of irritates me when I watch streamers with face cam, because I just want to see the game. I don't care what they're doing with their face. But yeah, 100k reveal will probably do face cam and stuff like that. No thanks. Nah, I didn't. No thank you. No, I don't want to do it, DM. I don't want to do it. Okay, yeah, I think that little bit of green belt is just acceptable for what we need for that skyline to start appearing past the metro, and then it obviously crawls up into what it does. For the live streams, might not be fun for videos. No, yeah, I wouldn't ever do it on videos. It would only be for live streams. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty cute. I think I'm fairly happy with this. Made some nice changes today. Some serious road infrastructure upgrading as well, especially with this Arterial running through the middle now as well, but with nearly 2 hours gone, that probably feels like a good place to call the stream, because we will work on our central part build for Tuesday's episode, which will fit nicely within this space here, big central park, which is very exciting. We didn't have one in Palaban, so it would be my first central park build since Buguzia, which was a long time ago. Long time. Let's have a little nighttime say goodbye here. Yeah. Actually, no, let's get the rail in the background that we worked on today as well. Alright. Something there. Okay, guys, let's go chuck someone a host. Let's see who's streaming Cities Skylines. We'll go through them a little raid. Just let's have a little look who's live. Okay. Overcharged Egg is live. I'm at the top. Okay, looks like there's only 2 English channels that are live. Okay, let's go host Phoenix Studios then. Okay, guys, there is a link in the live chat to Phoenix Studios, who is streaming Cities Skylines. He's been streaming for an hour and a half on a new map. Go throw him a raid, go spam hello people in his chat. But otherwise, I want to thank you all so much for watching. Really appreciate the super chats tonight, and of course the mods for modding. Lance, Jane, and DM have all been in. Mag's made an appearance too, so thank you for the support, guys, and for all the regulars. Karina, 70M, B Misty, Joy, here to levitate me, Eggsy, Greg, Mehmet, all you guys are legends, and thank you for the support. I do appreciate it, and I will speak to you all soon. Tuesday, actually, for Noveria. Alright, guys, speak to you all soon.